Good day, everyone. Our verse of the day is in the book of Philippians, chapter 1, verse 21 says, "For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Christ now, Christ forever." Do you have any problem or worries today? Well, always remember that Christ now is Christ forever. Because for me, to live is Christ and to die is gain. If you have been around Christianity for any length of time, it is likely you have heard this verse. To live is Christ and to die is gain. It can become so familiar, its true meaning escapes us. What does it mean? Ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng to live is Christ and to die is gain? Well, we're going to explain what is to live is Christ. The Apostle Paul, imprisoned during the period in which he wrote this letter to the church in Philippi, is communicating a simple fact. Christ is my life. If we were to paraphrase Paul further, he might say, Jesus is not just part of my life or even most of my life. He is the entire substance and being of my very existence. Every part of it. In the Christian life, Christ is not a simple addition. He is the very foundation. His love, His grace, His truth, it's all built on Him. It isn't life and Christ, but its life is Christ. So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang siya part of ng life or part of ng life natin, but let Christ be the foundation of our life. And what does it mean to die is gain? Paul's life was full of persecution and hardship, and yet, throughout his letter to the Philippians, his tone is joyful, calm, and purposeful. Paul isn't looking at death alone when he makes this statement. He is looking beyond. What Paul considers gain is death is eternity with Christ on the other side. To have Christ all in all, to be with Him forever, all things new, forever and ever, Paul worshiping the one he loves. So sana ganun din yung puso natin. Bilang isang Kristiyano, we have to put God first in our life and let God be the foundation of our life. Huwag natin gawin na part of lang sa life natin. Yung mga bagay na ginagawa natin, we're going to give it all to the Lord. Let God be the foundation of our life. Many scholars believe that Paul was only about 5 years away from martyrdom when he wrote what became the book of Philippians. On that day, two things happened. The life in Christ that Paul had lived came to its end, leaving evidence to this day of the power and peace of God. And also, he entered heaven. He saw Christ, the one for whom he lived his life. He is all in all, and he is with him now, worshiping, praising, and adoring. So this time, we may face a lot of hardship and troubles, sickness, but let us give it all to the Lord. Let God be the foundation of our spiritual life, and everything will follow. Trust in Him and have faith with Him. That's all for today's sharing. Goodbye and God bless.